Please be seated. Welcome to our induction ceremony for Phi Theta Kappa. We're very proud of each of our people with us today. Our students are the number one reason we're here and the reason we're here tonight. And these are very special students who are outstanding in the academic field. They're also, as you can see from our leaders in Phi Theta Kappa, they're outstanding in many, many ways. And leadership is only one of them, and academic affairs, of course. We want to welcome the family, the friends, and everyone to this induction ceremony. I know you're going to come away inspired and proud. And I know you were proud of them before you got here, but you'll even be more proud now. So it's my pleasure to welcome you. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Higdon. My name is Robert Thomas Gummersell, and I'm honored to serve as the chapter co-president for the Alpha Psi Tau chapter of Phi Theta Kappa and vice president of leadership for the Heartland region. I'd like to begin this evening by introducing you to our honored guests on stage tonight. The first is Dr. Hal Higdon, who welcomed us this evening. Dr. Higdon serves as the chancellor for Ozarks Technical Community College. Next is Dr. Tracy McGrady, the provost and vice chancellor for academic affairs at Ozarks Technical Community College. Next is Dr. John Chuchak IV, director of the Honors College and distinguished professor of colonial and Latin American history at Missouri State University. Malaya Sweet, co-president of the Alpha Psi Tau chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Mitchell Eddings, vice president of leadership for the Alpha Psi Tau chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. In addition to these guests on stage, I'd like to recognize our other Alpha Psi Tau chapter members, our other chapter advisors, and other Honors Office staff in attendance tonight who've dedicated a great deal of their time and hearts to Phi Theta Kappa this year. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Dee Lancaster, chapter vice president of service. Mal Grant, chapter vice president of virtual promotions. Maggie Levitt, chapter vice president of scholarship. Hunter Allison, chapter vice president of fellowship. Izzy Fryer, chapter vice president of campus promotions. Darla Wilson, editor-in-chief of The Pinnacle. Ariel Brown, chapter secretary. Daniel Sider, chapter treasurer. Chapter advisors Todd Yerby, Cassidy Bright, and Anita Dixon. Honors Office staff Micah Schaefer, Dee Lancaster, Faith Poplar, and Mary Higginbottom. Additionally, if you are a current member of Phi Theta Kappa, a member being inducted this evening, or a Phi Theta Kappa alumnus, please stand. All those standing before you are instrumental to the success of the Alpha Psi Tau chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Through scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship, these individuals are bonded by their academic achievement, participation, and support for the Alpha Psi Tau chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Please give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Please be seated. Dr. John F. Chuchak IV is currently the director of the Honors College and the director of the Latin American, Caribbean, and Hispanic Studies program at Missouri State University, where he serves as the president of MSU's chapter of Phi Kappa Phi Honors Fraternity. He is also a distinguished professor of colonial Latin American history. He received his bachelor's degree in history and chemistry from Virginia Polytechnic and State University in Blacksburg, Virginia, and his master's and PhD from Tulane University's Roger Thayer Stone Center for Latin American Studies in New Orleans, where he held the France V. Scholes Fellowship for Colonial Latin American History. A corresponding international member of the Mexican Academy of History, the Guatemalan Academy of Geography and History, and the Spanish Royal Academy of History, he is a scholar of the colonial encounter between the Maya people and Spanish colonization. His research interests include both Spanish colonization and Maya reactions and resistance to colonialism in the region. He is also a research specialist on both the history of the Spanish Inquisition and the history of piracy and its impact on the colonial Americas. Throughout his educational career, he has worked tirelessly to promote interethnic communication and religious tolerance. As an ally and bridge to the local Hispanic community, he has served as a pro bono Spanish and Indigenous language interpreter in Springfield and the greater Greene County region. A proponent of honors education and student success at all levels of education, and an active partner and friend to OTC's honors program, he is honored to have received the invitation to speak before our students tonight, who are symbols of academic excellence at OTC and beyond, and we are very, very pleased to have him. Please welcome Dr. John Chuchak.
It is really, truly an honor to be here. Dr. Hagan asked me if I had a 40-minute speech prepared. But no, I had a few brief words that I really would like to talk to you about the dedication and commitment that you have shown before this day, and what you will continue to show everyone as a member of Phi Theta Kappa. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members who have joined us, proud families in attendance, and most importantly, our distinguished Phi Theta Kappa inductees. I stand before you today with great honor and privilege to celebrate the exceptional achievements of these outstanding students you see here before us. This induction ceremony is a significant milestone in the academic journey of our scholars, and it is a moment that all of us here, not only at OTC, at Missouri State, in Springfield, in your homes, cherish. Phi Theta Kappa is an international honor society committed to recognizing and promoting academic excellence among two-year college students. As we gather here this evening, we bear witness to the dedication, the perseverance, and brilliance that our inductees have already demonstrated throughout their academic careers here at OTC and in their high schools and grade schools. Their pursuit of knowledge and their commitment to excellence have not gone unnoticed, and today we formally welcome them into the Phi Theta Kappa community. Each inductee seated before us embodies the core values of what Phi Theta Kappa stands for. It stands for scholarship first, leadership, service, and fellowship. These values not only make us better students and scholars, but also better human beings who can contribute positively to the world around us. Let's talk briefly about the pillars. Scholarship, that's the first pillar of Phi Theta Kappa. It reflects the dedication of these students here and those on my side who are officers. It shows their pursuit of knowledge. They have demonstrated their commitment to academic excellence, proving they are not content with being mediocre students. They have excelled. Through their hard work, countless hours of study, many of them working one or more jobs, unwavering dedication to learning, they have achieved remarkable academic success, and this honors them. Leadership, the second pillar. It is exemplified by the ability of these inductees to inspire and guide others, one generation leading the next generation into this organization. True leaders do not merely manage, they inspire, and they bring out the best in their peers. Our inductees today have shown their leadership skills, not just within the classroom, but also in the broader Ozark Community College experience. They have demonstrated that true leaders set examples through their actions, helping others find the way to success. When I speak with these young people here about their excitement for this moment, bringing new people into the organization, that's what leadership is. Service, the third pillar. It reflects the commitment of our inductees to give back to their communities and make a positive impact. That can come in many ways, whether through volunteer work, community service, or acts of simple kindness overlooked these days. These students have shown that they understand the importance of service in creating a better world for everyone. They know that by giving of themselves, they can make a difference in the lives of others. Finally, fellowship, something that I see that they have enjoyed and will continue to enjoy with the new inductees. This signifies a sense of belonging that comes with being part of a community of scholars. Phi Theta Kappa offers a unique opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals in our region, across the state, and nationally. Through this fellowship, our inductees will forge connections, friendships that can last a lifetime and be very important for their future success. As we celebrate these 4 pillars here this evening, let us also reflect on the significance of these values in our own lives. All of these things are applicable. The principles upheld by Phi Theta Kappa are not confined to this ceremony. They are principles that, if embraced and lived by all of us, can lead to a life of fulfillment and purpose. Inductees, I'm speaking to you. This is a significant moment in your academic journey. Today, you officially become part of a global community of scholars and leaders who, like you, are dedicated to making a positive impact in their world. You've already proven your academic success, your leadership skills, your commitment to service, and your capability and capacity for fellowship. Now it's time to carry these values into your future careers. As you put on a pin in the future, as you receive your certificate for Phi Theta Kappa, remember, it's not just a piece of jewelry or a piece of paper. It's a symbol of your commitment to excellence, your dedication to making the world a better place. Your lifelong connection to a community of like-minded individuals. It's a reminder that your journey in education is far from over. We learn every day. Education is a lifelong pursuit. In closing, I want to congratulate all our inductees on their outstanding achievements and extend my heartfelt gratitude to the families, all of you here, to the friends and faculty who've supported them along the way to get to this point. Let's all continue to be inspired by these young women and men. And they're remarkable students. They are, for sure. And we hope they strive to uphold the values of scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. To our inductees, may your journey in Phi Theta Kappa be as enriching as your journey in education has been so far up to this point. May you continue to shine as beacons of academic excellence and take Ozarks Technical Community College and its successes beyond Springfield and into the greater world. Congratulations and welcome to the Phi Theta Kappa family. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tuchak. I'm proud tonight to recognize some very special people. Our PTK students have the opportunity to nominate OTC instructors and staff who have contributed in some significant way to their educational goals and who have served as mentors and guides in their pursuit of academic excellence. The individuals being honored tonight are listed in your program, and I'd like to ask any of these mentors who are in attendance to please stand and remain standing as I read your names. Our PTK mentors include Dr. Ryan Shook, Dr. John Gambin, Dr. David Ball, Jennifer Dunkel, TJ Cho, Quentin Smith, Abby Ray Hicks, Stephen Smith, Pamela Spain, Daniel Jansen, Chelsea Kozort, Landon Vinson, Andrew Crocker, Bob Yonke, Dr. Michael Adamick, Mike Vest, Dr. Catherine Kraft, Mary Anita Maldonado, Ed Durr, Stephanie Davenport, Lisa Dark, Marianne Britzman, and Charlotte Hampton. These individuals have served as an inspiration for our students here tonight, and I am pleased to present them to you this evening. Let's give these mentors a round of applause for the lives that they have impacted.
Fellow Phi Theta Kappa members, I'm pleased to present to you these candidates for members in our Honor Society. These students have fulfilled all of the requirements for membership and have been selected because they've chosen leadership, scholarship, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommended for acceptance into the Alpha Psi Tau chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and received them in the lifelong pursuit of scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship.
You are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces community colleges not only of your own state, but of the nation and of the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Alpha Psi Tau. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship, to which you must give yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you.
In my hand I have a torch, symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with the prudence and leads in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment. Here we also have a white rose, typifying purity and beauty of life, with this white blood signifying intellectual associations.
This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab, keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like the escutcheon of our coat of arms, refers to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand for society folk to evidence their culture and to perform good works. Since gold is the most noble of metals, it shall have a further significance in our society, for it shall represent that nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals which bind us together, and the cultural self-control which is the necessary foundation for true wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters which are the initials for the Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and on the other of laurel. The oak leaves stand for the stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful, curly leaves of laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society. Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, a symbol of learning, and in the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning. The common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group. You have studied the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members, and whose principles are embodied in the Greek letters which stand for phronomon, thumos, katherites, wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Would tonight's inductees please stand? Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge which admits you into complete fellowship. Repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly promise on the 24th day of October, 2023, to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa, and to keep this object and aim in mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. I would now ask for PTK inductees to make their way to the stage to be recognized.
Emily McNevin. Willow Clifton. Kira Johnson. Nathan Cabas. Derek Kabetsky. Sammy Lopez. Edward Arroyo. Akeem Hertenstein. Victor Meredith. Kelly Newman. Abigail Bradshaw. Rachel Childers. Amy McCann. Donetta Asher. Emily Aldridge. Alyssa Mitchell. Grady Kellum. Mary Higginbotham. Kimia Tarani, excuse me. Kylie Paul. Abby Stowe. Alexis Carter. Lily Davis. Harley Maxwell. Marissa Leffler. Trenton Wetter.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always the truth and to dictate yourself to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. Let's give our inductees a round of applause.
As we close the ceremony, I want to thank all the members and supporters of Phi Theta Kappa and all our guests in the audience as we have honored our new inductees. Some of you may know that Phi Theta Kappa began in 1918 right here in the state of Missouri, and our newest members here tonight carry on the legacy in our home state. A legacy that has grown into the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of two-year colleges with over 3.5 million members in the United States and 10 sovereign nations. Students, you and your guests are welcome to take pictures on stage after the ceremony. And before we leave this evening, I'd like to thank you again for being here to celebrate our newest PTK inductees. OTC is proud to have such a strong and vibrant chapter, and we look forward to continuing our support of their great work. Good night.